Zoom that you are live.
Okay, happy Wednesday, everybody. How is it going? We have a lot to sort through today. We're gonna hang out, do a little beauty Q&A, swatching, testing, trying, talking about favorite things in my world right now. So I hope you guys are having a great week so far. I'm feeling a little sleep deprived, not gonna lie. Auntie duties have been going strong. We have been out and about doing so much this week. I can hear the kids kind of playing in the background. They might pop in a little bit. We'll maybe get a cameo from Logan to read a few comments. And we'll just take it from there. I kind of told them they don't have to be on live, but if they want to, they can come back here. So we might see the kids.
Hey, can we do it now?
Yes. Let's just do...
Nice. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys. How is it going? So happy to see so many of you. How is everyone doing? I love seeing the top fans crown. When I see that purple crown, it lets me know that you comment an awful lot and that you're here an awful lot. Thank you for that. Make sure that you are liking the live and sharing the live. We are just warming up the chat. We're gonna get into it and answer questions. If you guys wanna know anything about anything beauty related, or if you're just curious about anything going on in my world, feel free to ask away. I am doing great, by the way. A lot of you guys are asking how the week has been. It has been a fun week, but oh my gosh, like my hat is off to my sister. I don't know how she does mom duties 24/7. It has been a lot. So 3 kids kind of taken over, and we have been doing serious like bowling yesterday. We went to a baseball game on Sunday, if you guys saw on IG. Literally, I had a surprise for the kids where we went and we got to meet Captain, the Rangers mascot, and we literally got to drive on the field, which was crazy. So me, Logan, and Emily were on the field, and we got to like wave and hype up the audience and the whole stadium. It was super cool. So we went and did that. But every day it's been something else, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I need a vacation from vacation. To the moms out there, you guys are superheroes. Your job never stops. I respect you so deeply, and it's been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot. It's been a lot. They leave tomorrow, so we have one more day to kind of like soak up family time, and then that will be that. Go Rangers. Yes, Bridget Moore, go Rangers. There's actually a lot of my audience in Texas and a lot of Rangers fans. To Lori, thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing your sunshine with us. Thanks so much for always being so supportive in the chat. I appreciate it. Can you review Filipina makeup? They are drugstore priced and good for Latinas. If I had access to a lot of these more global brands, like I need to do a deeper dig on like global makeup and how to best go about purchasing it. So leave your requests. I do pay attention, and I have had it on my mind to do something more kind of like a trying on makeup from everywhere in the world type of a video. So let me know. What's my favorite perfume? So funny, because I was telling Sabrina, I'm like, we're gonna talk about perfume today. I just have a feeling. And right now, this one is still the top spot. I'm kind of like a broken record with this, but from Skylar, this is Lime Sands. And this one, especially for summertime, is so fresh, but somehow warm. It does not smell like lime to me. Yeah, and it's not coconutty either. It just has this warmth to it that's like bright and yummy and beachy and fresh. I keep saying it smells like coconut lime verbena, but like a grown-up version of from Bath and Body Works. I could just sit here and smell this one all day long. This isn't my LTK. I love this for summertime. I also like using oils during the summer. So anything from Cyclar, that's still just been like a go-to. And I have a tray, where'd we go? Behind me somewhere there of the little oils. Those are super, super good. Maggie says she needs a good primer for summer to like keep everything locked in, or what kind of primer are we talking? I'm gonna assume you want something long wear. I would go with one size. If you're needing to be melt proof, if you want makeup that lasts, go anything one size and sandwich it in with a good mist, like a good setting spray, and that should help you out. To Nikki, I hope you're having a great lunch break. Thanks for choosing to hang out with me during it. I love New Zealand skincare. Would I? Tell me which brand. Ashley says, even though I'm Canadian, we got Annabelle. I think it is the darn doll. How many jokes have I made on my channel whenever I mess up blush? I'm like, I look like Annabelle. And then we'd have like a graphic of the doll popping up. And you know what? I have tried Annabelle Cosmetics and I think the same thing. Whenever I'm in a Canadian pharmacy, I'm like, oh, Annabelle Cosmetics. And the name is kind of ruined. We literally, like, not to go too far on this topic, but we were at Target. And like part of like having the kids here, my sister's like, you don't need to do this. And I'm like, please, I don't have children. Like, this is a joy in my life to take the kids out and let them pick out a toy. So we went to Target and Leah, she loves her babies and she didn't bring a baby with her. She just kind of walks around with a little baby doll. And we're looking at all of the dolls and they're super cute and very much like Sabrina and I are both on the same like vibe with like, let them pick what they want. It's never like, oh, you have to have this one. So she's kind of scanning the baby dolls. And I think she ended up getting one that's like Lilo and Stitch, but she's looking at all of them. And there's this one brand of baby dolls, I kid you not, called Annabelle Baby Dolls. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, I'm using all of my energy to be like, pick over here. Like, don't pick this one. Look how nice this is. Like, let's go this way. But there's just something about the name. And then I feel bad for like anybody that like, that's your name. Okay, I'm gonna stop. But thank you for your comment about the global makeup, Annabelle. Are we talking about Labubus now? No, I will never hop on the Labubu trend. You guys, absolutely not. I've mentioned that I'm always like this whenever I get around all of the fragrance. Labubus don't make any sense to me whatsoever. You cannot convince me. I don't think if you feel like I just don't get the trend and like I'm not hip anymore, like I don't even care. Like I don't want to live in that lane. I don't want to attach a stuffed animal to my bag. I honestly feel like, have we lost our minds? Like, what is the deal with this? Somebody please help. And they do look scary. Like everyone's saying they kind of look a little demonic. They look a little like not well, and I just don't understand it. I don't get it. And how did they just like pop up out of nowhere too? It was like one day they weren't anywhere and then the next day it's like Labubu frenzy, you have to have it. And I'm such a contrarian that if something is super trendy, my way of dealing with the trend more often than not is to be like, I'm gonna be so different and I don't want anything to do with it. So there's like a little bit of that too. I just like run the other way. $1,000 bag and a $25 stuffed bear. Yes, like what is that, right? I don't get it. It's a collector thing. If you're a collector, then it makes sense. Okay, shots fired because people kind of come at me with like my makeup collection. It's like, oh, well, why do you need all this? You do not. However, I turned my obsession with makeup into my job and I review things. So like part of me is like, okay, there's a reason. Like I want to tell everyone you don't need all of this. Like don't be a makeup collector, curate your collection that works for you. And if you're into collecting things, then like live and do your thing. But I'm also in an era where I just feel like getting rid of things. Like I just don't want things. Like I still love the process of getting ready, but if you guys saw the behind the scenes of my house, like this is the one room that looks like things are just exploded in here because I'm sent a lot of stuff, I try a lot of stuff, but everywhere else in my home is pretty minimal because I just need my brain to breathe. Like even my wardrobe. Like I don't want a ton of things going on. I cannot remember the last time I bought a pair of high heels. Like I'm not in it the way I once was and my brain feels better for it. So there's that. All right, Silly Moonshine says, Marin skincare lip treatment in Campfire S'mores. That sounds amazing. As long as you don't have an iodine shellfish allergy, the scent and formula is absolutely the best. Shellfish allergy? Like, what do we have going on in that formula? I'm guessing it's like a marin skincare lip. I will check that out. Thank you for the recommend. Tati, what colors of the Kulfi eyeshadow do you have? I have bronze brocade, I believe is what it's called. And let me grab them. They're so beautiful. I only have two. So these are the two I have, Sona and Bronze Brocade. I was right about that. These are fabulous. I want to get more colors. I just barely tapped my finger in there. This is very much like summer-proof makeup. If you want something that's moussey and shimmery, high shine, this is Sona. One and done. You just pop this on the lids and literally it's not coming off until you decide you want it to come off, and it doesn't crinkle or crease. I cannot say enough about these from Kulfi. You can find this at Sephora. To Jill Cohen, thank you so much for being here. Good to see you. Hi Tati, I will be in and out of the live today due to several appointments. Just wanted to say hello and show my support. Thank you for being here, Jill, and I appreciate that so much. To Lynn. My chat is being weird. Okay, I need to refresh. You guys like the live, share the live if you wouldn't mind. Lynn Baker. Hi Tati, you are such a delicious treat today. Thank you so much for that. I'm 6 days post knee replacement surgery and the pain is mind blowing. Thank you for taking my mind off it for an hour. Love to you and yours. I am sending you so much love. That sounds awful, but I hope you're resting. And aside from hanging out on live, just watching some good shows and recovering. And I'm sending you, again, so much love. Thanks for being here. I love that you guys know what I use. I'm seeing someone say, at Kimberly, she uses Velour Beauty Latex Free Lash Glue. It's incredible. Yes, you are correct. It stays right here by me. I buy it in bulk. It is the best lash glue. I like swallowed funny or something. Hold on. This is the joy of being live. Is if anything goes wrong, you guys have to witness it. And I literally just swallowed funny. Okay. Okay. You guys love my necklaces. I got these in Palm Springs so long ago from like a little kiosk. They're Larimar. And honestly, out of my entire jewelry collection, these are like some of my favorite necklaces. She's struggling right now. I'm breathing in and like, I don't know what dust or what in here got in my lungs, but funny question for a good mood. What makes you laugh and where are you ticklish? Brenda, I am ticklish everywhere, but if you want to see me get violent, that's a good way. If someone even pinches like my hips or my knees, or like, I just don't like to be tickled. One, I do not like to be tickled, and I'm very, very ticklish. Literally, when I get a pedicure, I am that fool in the chair that's about to kick the nail tech because I'm laughing so hard. And there was a nail tech one time, she told me that she's like, oh, in my culture, if your feet are ticklish when you're, you know, getting a pedicure, it means that your, I can't remember if she said fiance or husband loves you so much. And I was like, oh, great. That's amazing. Ah, ha, ha, ha. And there was one time I went in and my feet weren't ticklish. And I went home and I was like, James, you will not believe this. What's up? It's kind of like getting mad at your partner if you've had like a weird dream about them. But I always think of that every single time. Do you guys ever have a thing where someone says one thing to you one time and it's like your whole life does not stand out to you, and then these random moments that really don't mean anything kind of stay there in like a permanent spot like throughout like every time I get my nails done, I think of that. You guys, I want to go through. RMS Beauty has a new collection of peach themed makeup. Like everything is this gorgeous peach tone, and just even the carton itself, the packaging, beautiful. What is up, James?
Hello.
I'm like having a hard time talking. I need to like hide under the desk and like let it out.
I thought I heard I thought I heard my name.
No?
No, you can't get sick.
I'm not sick. I just like swallowed funny.
Oh no. Are you laughing?
No, there's a lot of hairspray that was used in here today. And like all the kids were back here and there was like a lot of aerosol action happening. And I'm like, yes.
Tati list has been activated.
All right, awesome.
I've done all the things and I can hear you talking. So if you need anything,
Okay.
call out for me and
I
I will
will.
be here 30 seconds after you
All
say
right,
it.
thank you so much.
Bye,
You look
guys.
cute.
Thank you.
All right. Where are we at? Where are we at? Peach color, yay. Yeah, the updates just went out. If you are on the Tati list, thank you so much for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Look at how long wear that is. Like for a cream shadow to set like that, where it's not like a thick liquid shadow, it's just the cream. I cannot say enough. I love it. This is from Kulfi. I love it when you tell me that you're making it on live for the first time. You guys, thank you for being here. If you're new here, welcome. Welcome to the chat. Everyone in the chat is so friendly and so nice. Feel free to talk amongst yourself. Ask me any of your beauty questions. Make sure you like the live and share the live. The last live, you guys, we got so many likes and I just would love to keep that up. So please like and share. And we're gonna get to swatching. I do have some highlighters in here. I believe that's what this is. This was sent to me from Chanel after I fully dissed them in a reel where I was like, I don't like this $100 highlighter. And literally they sent me like all of their highlighters, like, well, maybe you'll find something you like. And I'm like, thank you. Like I'm not on your PR, but I did get sent this. It was just kind of one of those weird, I don't know. And I haven't gone through it. So I thought we could go through this together. To Galen, happy birthday. Shout out to you. All right, so this is from RMS Beauty, and I just think this color is so satisfying, just like the packaging, just everything with this collection. I'm so all about. I love peach tones. These lip oils, in my opinion, are a little bit rough to open up. That's like my gripe with them, and you don't get a ton of product on the doe foot applicator, but it is a nice product, so you might have to go in a few times. If you're more clean girl vibes, I think you will really love this. Just everything about it, how it looks, how it feels. You do get a larger doe foot applicator on here, but it is like, for me being like full glam, wanting like a lot of lip all at once, it hasn't been my favorite, but I am gonna try this just because the color is like screaming at me. To Nariksha, hello gorgeous Tati. Please everyone like and share the live. You are so amazing for every time you say that, and like, thank you so much. And thank you for hyping the chat and for being here. To Annalise, dear Tati and James, would love to know about your favorite makeup brushes or which brand you recommend. Been watching for years. You've been my safe space during hard times. Thank you, from the Netherlands. You know, my brushes, I am very, very picky about brushes. It would take me way too long to go through all of them. I would say for drugstore, Sonia Kashuk, you're in the Netherlands, you might have a hard time with that. If you're in the US, Sonia Kashuk at Target is great. Eco Tools is great. Real Techniques is great. For higher end, it literally is all over the place, from MAC to Haku Hodu to, I have some BK Beauty. It's just Kevin Aquan. I really kind of hand pick like my favorites from each line, so I don't stay loyal to one brand when it comes to brushes. I do have a TikTok up of some of my more favorite brushes. You might want to check that one out. But thank you so much for being here and for the super chat. All right, let's pop this puppy on. Michelle, thank you for finally making a live. Dude, this is like clean girl vibes. You literally are not gonna look like you're wearing much makeup when you have this on. And I was just gonna try and put it on top of what I already had going, which may have been a mistake. But the ingredients are like super duper nourishing. It's just like a nice lip oil. All right, I wanna get into the other items. Here we have the eye lights, which I really, really love these. To Barrett, hi Tati, have you tried the Kulfi lip oil stain? I get advertisements for it constantly. I have, and no, I have, this is their brow, where did it go? I have, it wasn't like my die-hard favorite if I'm being just blunt about it. I really love Kulfi as a brand. Most of what I have tried, from their concealer to the shadows, to brow, like everything, their eyeliners, everything I've tried, I've really, really loved. And it's been so just superior to so many products that I've put to the test that I'm just like, oh my gosh, I love this brand so much, that I think I had really, really high expectations for the lip oil. But I still kind of veer drugstore for lip oil. I don't think you have to buy even something like this or the Kulfi to get a good moisturization going on with that kind of shine that only a lip oil provides. Like one of my favorites is from Catrice. Elf makes a great lip oil. Essence has a great lip oil. So that would be my recommendation when it comes to lip oils. Like the Dior one, I do not like at all. And I kind of have this weird thing where I'm like, the more expensive the lip oil, the less I like it. It's weird, but that's like a category that's just, it is what it is. You guys, we're almost at 500 likes this early on in the live. Thank you so much. Make sure you're liking and sharing. And I'm so happy that so many of you are here. What's your thoughts on the Huda lip liner stains? Ugh, that's another one I don't like. I don't like it. I found... And I know there was a little bit of controversy with how some of them were more saturated than others as far as like first application. And you do need to be putting the pen itself sat in a certain way so that the liquid can get through to the felt tip. My issue was not that. My issue is I don't like the applicator. I just felt, I don't know, there was something about the applicator that just for me did not work. So I feel like that launch has kind of been a hit or miss. People are either really, really into it or they're really, really not. There's another one coming out that I tried that has not launched and I can't say much about it, but I think a lot of brands are gonna be launching lip stains and some of them are really, really good. So that will be a category, I think, moving into fall that will be really, really big. But the Huda one just was not for me. Best foundation for over 50 to Deborah. I still am going strong with Givenchy. And if you want something from the drugstore that's just kind of gonna juice your skin up, it's what I'm wearing today, is Wet n Wild. And where did she go? This is what I'm wearing today, love. I actually have been taking a little bit of this tinted hydrator, the Bare Focus tinted hydrator. This has hyaluronic acid, squalene, really juicy formula. It does give you some coverage. It's gonna even you out and gives a little bit of coverage. If you wanna amp up coverage, I have found that taking just a little bit of Dermacol, which is a really high, like you could cover tattoos with this foundation, that really you only wanna be using as concealer. Like if you put this all over your face, you'll be wearing a mask. I did a video on this a very long time ago. You can find this on Amazon. It's intense. This is like $12, a really, really great thing to have in your makeup collection, especially if you have melasma or things that you really want to cover up. But just like a little bit of this with this on the cheeks specifically, and then I like to keep my forehead as minimal as possible because I am finding that as I am getting older and I'm not Botoxing or doing any of that business, the heavier the powders and products on my forehead, the more my lines show, and I don't want anything to do with that. So I just use like a tiny amount on the forehead, and then where I need to really cover, I amp up in this region alone. So that is what I am wearing today. And then if I want something a little bit fancier, of course, the Givenchy blurring, it really is a natural finish. It's not too heavy cakey. It has a lot of skin loving ingredients in it. It's gonna hydrate you, but also give you that kind of soft filter blurring effect. So those would be my go-tos for more mature skin. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tati. We took a picture a few weeks ago at Sprouts. Enjoy my Wednesday lunch more because of your videos. That was so nice that you said hello. Thank you. I'm happy that I got to meet you, and I'm happy that you're here in the live. That's always funny to me when I get recognized in grocery stores, because 9 times out of 10, I am like usually not wearing makeup, big t-shirt, messy bun. But it's always nice to meet you guys, wherever I am. If it's at Sephora, if it's at the grocery store, do not hesitate. I love meeting you guys in real life. What eyeliner do you recommend for hooded eyes, and how do you apply it right? I actually really like a chubbier stick for hooded eyes because you can kind of smoke out the lash line. It's not going to move. It's going to set really well, not transfer into the crease where you might have skin that's kind of going to bump into your lash line when you're emoting. So I would actually go with a chubby stick pencil. You can get them from Milani, from Rimmel makes surprisingly good chubby stick pencils. Charlotte Tilbury, Bobbi Brown. Really, there's so many formulas that just lock down, but if you get a chubbier stick like a bronze and you just line the eye and even with your fingertip kind of smudge it out, that can give you a nice framing to the eyes really, really quickly. That works very well for hooded eyes. And then if you want to tight line and just kind of emphasize the eye, I would recommend something waterproof like the L'Oreal Infallible. Essence Stay in Play is a great option. And you can just go almost in that inner waterline on the upper lid and just kind of wiggle it in between the lashes. And that way it's not messing up your eyelid and it's gonna frame the eyes beautifully. What's the best way to keep under from caking, from getting caking for extra dry skin? You're gonna wanna moisturize really well before you put on any makeup whatsoever. So a hydrating moisturizer, you can use a gripping gel primer. Typically those have hyaluronic acid and moisturizing properties. But what I really like to go in with underneath my eyes if they're being dry is a product like this. I have Embryo Lace right here, but there are so many companies that make these now. And this is just a little cooling stick that has a lot of emollient properties in it. You're going to swipe this underneath the eye right before you put on your concealer. It's gonna give a little bit of almost a bounce to the skin so that concealer doesn't dry out, gum up, and patch and get dry looking. So look for ways to prep your skin prior to using your color cosmetics, and that can help out a lot. To Jill Cohen, thank you again. Oh my gosh, are you bouncing in and out? I thought you had appointments, but thank you so much for being here. Hello, I am 61 years old and I use that Givenchy foundation and pressed powder religiously. It's definitely worth the splurge, stays on for hours and does not move, gives my spotted textured skin a smoothless finish. It seriously is one of the best. Like, I don't know what happened with that foundation. It came in and like knocked almost everything else out of the way. And I normally do not recommend such an expensive foundation over and over and over again, but I'm so happy that so many of you are on that train with me, that we're all like, yes, like finally something that shows up and actually does all the things that we want it to do. So yes, those are, where's my powder? Because I use that powder too. And I'm literally like, she needs another one. I need another one. I've hit pan and the pressed one still has talc in it. So if you're someone that loved the loose powder from Givenchy and the new formulation is just like basically loose highlighter, then go for the pressed. It really does a close job to mimicking the former formula. And thank you, Jill, for that message. Did I miss? I missed a few. All right, to Steph. Tati, silent watcher for over 10 years. You taught me makeup in high school and now your lives brighten my 9 to 5. Thank you for the soul Tati box and the note. You are a winner. I love that so much. I hope that you truly are enjoying it. Thank you for being a watcher of my channel for 10 years. Whether you guys comment or not, you guys know I love when you comment, but whether you do or not, like, I'm just happy that you enjoy my content and that I have so many people that have been with me for so long. So thank you so much. And to Queen Koopa, love you, going to Hawaii soon. What are must-haves? Gosh, you know, when going to Hawaii, I think you just want to focus on skin and kind of, you know, a good gloss, maybe a tubing mascara, just so it's not smearing everywhere, and just kind of let your skin breathe and be. I have always found, and I love Hawaii, that whenever I go on those trips, I overthink it and I pack too much stuff, and then I end up not wearing half of it, like clothing included. Like, it's a nice time to just kind of let it all go and do the things that make your skin feel moisturized, loved, beautiful, but not go too crazy with the makeup. It's always a good time to kind of just like take a pause. I definitely love, actually good timing, I wanted to play with this. I love bringing something that I can put on the body that's a little glowy, that's just gonna like amplify my skin head to toe. So that would be a good thing that I would recommend. And definitely you wanna be bringing a sunscreen. My favorites are Tatcha and Caudalie. I like a mineral sunscreen. But yeah, have fun in Hawaii. Favorite drugstore setting powder is L'Oreal Infallible, the new blurring one. I think it's the most ridiculous, like, it's so good. It's such a good setting powder. It competes with high-end 100%. Okay, so this is new to me from Dibs. I picked this up at Ulta. And I can't tell if I like how it smells or not. It kind of smells like a MAC lipstick, but I feel like mine smells a little off. Is that just because it's more of a clean formula? Have you guys tried this? This is the Desert Island Beauty Status Dibs High Road Highlight. So I thought I would just pop it on my shoulders because I usually do some kind of highlighting here like that. And then I'm gonna take my Rawa, which you guys, I feel like this happens too many times in my career and it is embarrassing, okay? I've been calling this brand Rahua. It's Rawa. I literally have been raving about this line for so long. Oh, my Rahua hair stuff. Oh, my Rahua this, my Rahua that. And they sent me a bunch of product and I'm now trying their body products as well and they're killer. They're so good. Clean formulation, non-toxic, essential oil infused, like no synthetic anything in here, regenerative, supports fair trade. Like, everything about this brand is so cool. I love their products. They're so luxurious, comes in glass. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the Enchanted body oil mixed in with the Dibs. I like to do that if I'm using like a highlight makeup sometimes. You don't want it to be just chunky on one area, so this is a good trick. But yeah, it's Rawa. It's not Rahua. Oh my God. This stuff smells insane too. So I have somewhat of a sensitivity with perfume. I can't do too much all at once. And if you look at like your shampoo, hairspray, your setting mists, your body oils, your body sprays, your perfume, like it all stacks up. Your deodorant, like it all is kind of like it's just too much sometimes. So I do love when I can find products that use essential oils. They don't set me off as much. And this smells so pleasant. It's organic, vegan, cruelty-free, carbon neutral since 2008, protecting endemic species in the Galapagos. Literally research this brand. The products are phenomenal and like they're such a cool, conscious company. The lotion is a little bit weird. It's super, super hydrating. Like, your skin will be so soft, but when you put it on, it almost doesn't feel like a regular lotion. Like, it does not sink in right away. You have to really rub it in. But the nice thing is it doesn't leave like a greasy feeling to your skin. So if you have sensory issues at all, this one right here, the Rawa Enchanted Island Body Glow Cream. This is a collagen boosting lotion. It's so nice, but it does not feel like a normal lotion. Has anyone tried this? It's the weirdest texture. And at first I hated it, but then I woke up the next morning and I was like, wow, that actually did something really nice for my skin. The kids might pop in. They might pop in. They're playing outside right now, I think. Logan's building his Harry Potter Lego set, which is like so intense and like way beyond his age range. He is so smart, you guys. Like, he's gonna come back. I told him he could read some of the super chats, and I think he's finished with his Harry Potter book. Like, literally, he's on vacation and he's reading and doing like crazy Legos. All right. Jeff, longtime watcher. I have a question. I sent a message earlier, no reply. I am 51 years old and have a ton of blackheads. How would you recommend getting rid of them? I've tried a lot of things. Honestly, if you're having a struggle with them, I would recommend going and getting a hydrofacial and having them actually like get all the gunk out of your skin, and then once a week doing something like a clay mask to keep your pores really clean can go a long way. And also for cellular turnover, so your pores aren't getting so clogged, try using a retinol in the evening. That can really, really help to kind of soften out any of that roughness, the texture, enlarged looking pores. Like, we can't really shrink our actual pore size, but cleaning them out will give a smoother appearance to the skin. So go and get a hydrofacial if you can. If you can't, start using a retinol at night and doing a clay mask once a week. I don't think that doing like the pore strips is the way to go. I actually think that can make the issue a little bit worse. So just start with really paying attention to skincare and getting on like a routine. Pick one day a week where you are doing all the things that you need to do. You know, the idea of a Sunday reset goes a goes a long way to just helping you stay on top of things. And I recommend that as well. I like to like do it all on one day. I'm like, we are shaving, masking, hair mask, taking a bath, doing all the things, dermaplaning, anything that needs maintenance. It's not the fun part of anyone's like beauty routine, but these things do need to be done. And I am an advocate that if you schedule it for yourself, you're more likely to get it done. So pick a day where you can just sit down for a few hours and just refresh, you know, kind of like cleaning your house. You got to take a little bit of time for yourself as well. Have I looked into Snap 8 for wrinkles? No, but I am trying to avoid doing anything to my face, and I am like at that point where I'm like, what can I do for wrinkles? What is Snap 8? Please tell me. You guys are talking about the earthquake. That was crazy, right? I have family in California and Seattle, and you know, we're watching Hawaii and just being like, oh my gosh. I don't think it ended up being as like crazy, thank God, as what people were predicting last night. Do I have a favorite drugstore eyeshadow stick crayon? The newest one that I've tried that I was really impressed with is the L'Oreal Infallible. They have beautiful shades. And then I really like Milani and Rimmel. Rimmel's harder to find, but my Kroger has Rimmel. And those like chubbier liner sticks are no joke. They do not budge. Does facial yoga work for wrinkles? You know, I do lymphatic drainage. I don't think that helps wrinkles, but I did find someone on IG, and I think I'm gonna buy like the access to like 30 days of doing this program, and you're gonna reverse your, you know, aging on your face, where it literally is all these crazy like facial muscle exercises where you're literally making like crazy facial expressions, and you do it for like 25 times, kind of like if you were doing bicep curls, but you're doing like weird like cheek motions and like holding your eyebrows up with like pulling your fingers down, and like it looks interesting. I might try that. I don't know if it really works or not, but you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, why not try? Okay, let's swatch the rest of this little peach collection. To Kelly Andrews, hi, snail mucin, real or trend? I like snail mucin. I am out of my COS RX, but that one lightly exfoliates the skin as well. And I just think there's something to it. My skin responds well to it. I don't think it's just hype. I think it's legit. That's really pretty. All right, so we have a peachy cream shadow. A little bit goes a long way with this stuff. These highlights, you can saturate or you can just have like a light wash. They're buildable, they're creamy. Once they set gorgeously. This is from RMS Beauty. They just came out with like a little peach moment within products that they already have in their line, but they just put everything in this peach packaging, and their formulas are really, really good. If you have sensitive skin, you're looking for a truly like non-tox line, RMS is great. Their mascara is amazing too. Christina, hi Tati, I still have my LOC X Tati eyeshadow stick. I don't know if that's safe to use anymore. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But I love that you've been with me for that long because my Birchbox collaboration happened so many years ago, but those shadow sticks and the chubby lipsticks were amazing. They were so good. Tati, what do you think of the pink setting powder from Wet n Wild? I love it. I think it's really great. Catrice has a great pink setting powder as well. And the L'Oreal Infallible Blurring comes in a pink one also. And those three are drugstore and they're all great. Hi Tati, I'm getting married next week. It's a morning wedding and later we have a brunch. I'm doing my own makeup. Which foundation would you recommend? I want to see if I have it. Oof. Well, you're gonna wanna really lock everything in. So I'm also just gonna randomly throw out that you wanna find something like an Urban Decay All-Nighter, which they did. Did they just change the formula? There's some drama with that, but something elongating on the face. One size, on Till Dawn Setting Mist. You're gonna want to lock whatever foundation you end up using in. So that is key. Number two, something like L'Oreal Infallible always looks great in like humidity environments. If it's hot outside, it's the morning, you want to look good all day. That one I wouldn't recommend for evening because it does have an SPF in it. And if you have any flash photography, it might be an issue. Of course, Givenchy I'm going to recommend because that is just like the one right now. But you're going to want to look for something that says long wearing on it. And the reason I like the L'Oreal one so much is because the name like fresh wear, that it is natural. It doesn't look heavy, dull, dry. It just makes your skin look really great, but it doesn't break apart. It's pretty transfer resistant and it's just like a good go-to for special events. And now I'm curious if you have that in your collection or not, because I recommend it all the time. To Christine, I have a few gray hairs in my eyebrows, but I don't want to pluck them because I have so few eyebrow hairs. Is there a tint dye that you recommend? Also, can you recommend a drugstore tinted eyebrow gel? You know, I keep saying I'm gonna try this out, and I've done it once before, but I haven't done it in a long time, is use Just for Men beard dye. And you can very carefully with a spoolie dye your brow hairs, and it'll last you about a week. Now, if you want something that is tinted from the drugstore, my favorite tinted is from Dior. And that's not what you asked, but I felt like I had to share that. I don't really have a tinted one from the drugstore that I like. The Dior one is the Onset Brow. This one is so good. I have a clear one that I like, so if you tinted with Just for Men and then went in with clear, the L'Oreal brow lamination is really good, but also NYX has one that's like a glue setting. Hold on, what is it called? The brow glue. These are intense, but they are really, really good. Itty bitty, like you say you don't have a lot of brow hairs, you're gonna like this wand because it's so tiny. So I would check out this first and order some spoolies off of Amazon and get some Just for Men and dye your brows. Brows make a big difference, so I am wishing you luck with that. To Daphne, I have tried dermaplaning and it causes my normal skin type to weird acne scars, and it took me more than 3 years to get rid of it. I did not want to be against the hair. I did not go against the hair, and I was being gentle. What went wrong? I don't know. That would be like, I am happy to share my experience with skincare, but I'm not a dermatologist, so I don't know what happened there. That is really interesting. It sounds like your skin scars very easily, and maybe it was just too intense for your skin type. So definitely don't do it. That is such a bummer, but I've never heard of that. Not that that didn't happen, but I've never heard of that. And my skin type, I don't even understand my skin type sometimes. Like, I legit have shaved my face with like men's razors. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, people use like this little thing, and sometimes I'm like, forget it, and I'll just like take like a actual razor. So I don't know if I just have different skin, but I've never had an issue with that ever. So I don't know. That's a mystery. You know, AG, I'm just gonna send you love. Thank you so much for the super chat. And you guys, we're at 668 likes. Let's try to get it up over 1,000. We're about an hour in. We're almost an hour in. If we get over that 1,000 in the first hour, I love that. It sets such a good tone. So if you wouldn't mind liking the live, that would be great. Let's peek into here, and then we're gonna go into the Chanel bag. Ulta's Tinted Brow Gel works amazing. You guys, I love it when you put recommendations in the chat for people that have questions. More is more. We love a good recommendation. I haven't tried that one. So that would be on my list now too. Colombian nail polish is the best. What brand? I am still into painting my nails at home. My nails, they need it. They're bare. They're taking a break. They're taking a moment to breathe. But I'm still into my at-home manicures. Okay, so we have from RMS Beauty. This is the Crystal Slipper Luminizer. This is pretty. So you can use this on the eyes, the cheeks, the lips. You can kind of pop this anywhere. And again, RMS Beauty is like a clean girl aesthetic lover's dream. Also, these, if you have more mature skin and you don't like foundation and you want to use products that just truly look like skin, RMS Beauty makes the best concealers, blushes, highlighters. They work so well. And I'm talking like, I mean, age 40 up. Like, if you're 50s, 60s, 70s, and you just want something to liven up the skin, check out RMS Beauty. I kid you not. The texture is next level and so multi-purpose. To Bianca, hi Tati, any recommendations for moisturizers? I have combo dry skin. My husband has also been looking for a good one for his combo oily skin that doesn't make his skin super oily. P.S. Like the live. Thank you for that. I'm going to share that I'm back I have a fresh bottle of my Extreme Cream. I love this. And I actually feel like people that have more oily skin can even get away with this product. Like, it's so nourishing, but it's not oily. It's never greasy. It doesn't leave me feeling heavy. It just leaves me feeling really, really balanced. So this one is a firming and lifting moisturizer. Gotta love that. It has a triple ceramide complex in here, peptides. It's like a natural plant-based retinol, helps your cells to turn over. I love this product underneath foundation at nighttime. It's just an all-in-one good go-to and could be priced in the like over $100 price point, like no problem. Like, the formula is that good. I want to say this is like 40, 50 bucks. So it's a little up there, a little steep, but it really does work. So this is like my number one. CeraVe is my drugstore favorite at the moment. The night cream that I'm using during the daytime, that one is phenomenal. And I hear a door opening. It's James. I thought it might be a child.
Do you need a child? Do you need anything? Do you need anyone? Is there anything I can do for you?
Let's have Emily come back here because I wanted to show her these.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is she interested, or is Leah up from her nap?
Leah's napping.
Leah's napping.
Yeah.
The baby's napping.
Thank God.
We're both like, oh my God, how do they do this? There is a lot of energy in this household. CeraVe is like the unsung hero. Like, what's so funny about CeraVe is the moment that I talked about it on my channel, everybody's like, oh, I've been using that for years. Like, oh, I love CeraVe. Oh, CeraVe's the best. And I'm like, have I been living under a rock? Because like I review products for my job and I'm just now getting into CeraVe. It works. It leaves the skin feeling so just moisturized, refreshed, balanced, not heavy, doesn't break me out. It's gentle. Like, I cannot sing enough praises. It's so good. Hi. Do you want to say hi to everyone?
Hi.
Look at your hat. You look super cute. Do you want to sit with Auntie for a minute?
Or do you want me to bring the chair up?
You can bring the chair up. Okay, so I am about to review some lip products. If you want to help me,
I would love to.
you would love to.
Ben?
What are these?
Those are eyeshadows. Okay, so let's move this out of the way so that people
Alright,
can
I
see.
was watching you on TV.
You were watching me on TV. Oh my goodness. All right, so Emily and I filmed together. Didn't we do that yesterday? Right?
Yes, we did.
And we played with a lot of grown-up makeup.
And they put on eyeshadow.
You put on eyeshadow and you tried mascara for the first time in your whole life, which was not supposed to happen, but somehow it happened. Yeah. And then what did you do at the end?
I
Oh, Lori just gave you a super chat. Can you say hi? Hi to Lori.
Hi.
Want to look in the camera and say hi, Lori.
Hi, Lori.
We put on so much makeup that you had to wash your face before we went bowling. Yep.
But not my mascara
But you got to keep the mascara on
and eyeshadow.
and a little bit of eyeshadow. Okay, so do you want to help Auntie with these?
Yes.
These are called Juicy Bombs,
Purple first.
and they are from Essence.
How do we open
You
it?
might need me to open that for you. Here.
I'm going to do the pink second and then the red third.
Okay. Here you go. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that these are scented. What do we think? Wow, struggle. The struggle
It's
is
hard to
real.
get open.
You want me to open that? Okay. Oh, that is kind of hard to open. Okay, there we. Oh, it's actually purple. What does it smell like? Does it smell like anything?
Cotton candy.
It smells like cotton candy.
How do we push it down?
I don't think you can, so don't twist it up too much.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Do you need a mirror?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get you a mirror. There's a mirror right there. Do you see? There you go. Okay. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, it actually looks purple.
Okay. What do you think?
Why is it so purple?
Do we want to try the pink one?
It's actually purple.
It's actually purple. Oh my goodness.
I don't like purple.
Not for your lips? Okay, let's try the pink. I think maybe we go in with a lighter hand, like a lighter touch this time. What do you think?
Next time I need this back.
Oh my gosh, this is hard to open.
Yeah, they're a huge struggle.
It's because there's like a little extra tape on here to make sure that the product stays safe. Okay, so what we do is we just
The
twist
pink
up
might be
just that much.
the pink might be perfect
Yes.
because the pink is actually a real.
Okay. Hey, Dark Lord of Cats, Mad Hippie is a brand that I keep eyeballing, by the way. Especially the lip and cheek tints. Have you tried them? I have not, but they sell them at my grocery store, and I'm always like, I don't know. There's something about it I'm drawn to. So I eventually will try them for sure. Did I miss anyone? How are you doing? That looks nice.
Yeah, better than the purple.
Better than the purple. What does that one smell like? That smells like berries. I think that smells pretty good. What do you think? Should I put on this one?
Yeah, I want to put it on you.
You want to put it on me? Oh my goodness. All right, can you get me a tissue?
Tissue.
In the tissue box right there? Ah!
I need to get out my chair for a sec.
Okay.
The red might look really fancy.
The red one might look fancy for me.
Oh, wait. Can I
It smells
see?
like cherry.
I want red.
You want red? I thought you were putting this one on me. Okay, fine. You can put it on you.
Not you.
On me?
Yes. Really? Because I want you. So look, red.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Got hair on my mouth. Ah. Okay. Woo! That is good. We are good. What do we think? Fabulous. Oh, so nice. Thank you so much.
It smells like a strawberry.
It does. It's very moisturizing, right? This is very bright pink for me, don't you think?
This isn't bright for me.
Do you like it?
I love it on you.
You love it on me?
Because now you can go see how nice it looks. And what are these?
This is for your eyebrows. I don't think you need that just yet, though. Nope. Do you want a little shimmer? Maybe a little shimmer?
Huh?
A little shimmer on your arms? What do you think this smells like? It smells sweet, but kind of weird, right? Here, let's do... Okay, rub that in. Do you see that? Whoa! You are going to be glowing. You're going to be as sparkly as your hat. Do you want the other arm?
No, actually, it didn't go on my skin.
Yeah, it did. Rub it in. This room has been a smash hit, you guys. Legitimately, Leah came back here on her own. We were eating dinner, and we thought she was kind of sitting on the ground playing. She's like had enough of her food. And Miss Independent came back here and waltzed back out with red lipstick on. She is not even 3 years old. Toddlers act fast, and it's just, yeah, we're like, what even happened? So funny, right? How she came out with her lips all red.
Yeah, it was one back there.
Yes.
Wait, where did it go?
I don't know. There's so much stuff in here.
Aw. That was one of my favorites.
I'll find it for you. I think this looks very nice on
It's right
you.
there.
Mm-hmm.
But listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
This is a powder. All right, let's see if anyone has any questions.
Powder. I think Logan might want to come in now.
Logan, you want to go get him?
Okay.
All right, you guys, Logan is going to be coming back here. He was going to be reading the questions.
And can I stay in here too?
If you want to, you can stay in here, but you don't have to. It's really, it's up to you. Because this is your last day. So if you want to play, you can go play. If you want to stay back here, you can. And we're off. Okay. Oh my goodness. James is being out chaosed for sure. And the van that we rented, like, it's hilarious. Our whole family van, like the kids in the back, me and Sabrina are in the back, and then James is driving this enormous, like, Sprinter van. It has been quite the week. All right.
Read the questions.
And Logan is going to be here to read questions. All right. Do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Wave. Yes. Okay. So let's
What's
see.
that pink thing?
This, which one?
They're really light pink.
This is a powder puff.
They're really dark.
This
This
is a beauty blender. You use it to put on foundation.
Like what?
I see where this is going. I can see where this is going. Are you trying to sneak makeup?
Yeah, I think you are.
What's your favorite kind of makeup?
Eyeshadow and red lipstick.
Eyeshadow and red lipstick.
And
Oh my gosh, we have the baby too. Hi, Leah.
Hi, Leah.
Hi. Do you want to come sit with Auntie? Yes? No?
She wants mommy. No, she wants mommy.
No.
Mom, get on camera.
Here, go to Logan. You can carry her over. Okay, we got all of them, you guys. We got the baby.
Okay, Leah. What are you doing, Leah?
There is so much going
What
on
is
right
this?
now.
What is this?
Look, what does Lori say?
Hi, Logan.
You want to say hi, Lori, back to her?
Hi, Lori. What's this?
This is a dry brush. No, ma'am, not for your face.
Where'd you put it?
You use it on the body. I was going to teach people how to dry brush because this is one of Auntie's beauty secrets. Yes. Okay. You're good. This is like the joy of being live. Sabrina's like shooting me a look. She's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But you are so good. I do not mind at all. This is like a one-time thing. Like they are leaving tomorrow. So why not? You guys be sure to thumbs up the live and share the live. Share that you love the chaos. Oh, Emily, you're doing a great job. So beautiful.
I'm actually putting it on.
You are.
Mom, get in here.
Okay.
Mom, if you come in here, Leah will come in here.
It's okay. They can play on the floor. That's fine. All right. So I was talking about this
You're putting
RMS
lipstick
Beauty
on.
collection. This is the last item that I wanted to share.
Oh, that's red.
This is really pretty,
Hey.
right? Okay, here we go. We got a super chat, Logan. You gonna read that?
Hi Tati, is there a cream you would
Can I see the
recommend
color?
to depuff the under eyes?
Ooh, this is brand new. I love the color.
Isn't that pretty? All right, I would recommend Tear is amazing. It has a metal tip applicator. It's not terribly expensive. Find it on Amazon. Medicube also has great just skincare products in general. And then if you want to be a little like over the top with it, like my favorite eye cream right now is Shiseido. It just does the trick. It is expensive, but a little bit goes a long way.
Can you stop putting
And
makeup
that's
on?
that. Well, we are in a makeup room. She's being silly, right?
Okay, and put
Should
More
we do a
makeup on.
swatch? Let's do a swatch of this. Okay.
It's a swatch.
A swatch
Can
is,
you put it on my?
yes, is,
Because I'm lighter.
this is a swatch. Ooh, right? Do you want to turn your arm to show people? And I'll do it on mine too. See?
now it's not new anymore.
That's okay. We're here to review makeup.
I'm gonna
So.
review this one.
What do you think about it? Do you want to give your opinion of what you think? Oh, oh,
I can't really see it.
because it's meant to take down shine on the face. It's a setting powder.
I put it on my cheeks.
It's okay. Do you want to put this on your cheeks?
I already did.
You didn't put this one on your cheeks. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Very glamorous.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put some more.
We have some more super chats. Logan, you're up.
Ben just using
Just for men.
just for men for years. He is a
Spoolie.
spoolie and brown brush. Put the dye on like a brow pomade, sculpting your brow shape. It will stain it in the skin for a few days.
You're such a good reader. Did you finish Harry Potter?
No,
Which book are you on?
4.
But aren't you on to like the last chapter of 4?
No,
No, you're pretty close.
I'm pretty close. Only have 6 out of the
Too dark.
100 I mean, no, not one. 6 chapters out of the 37 chapters.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. Samantha, thank you for the tip. The spoolie is cute, just for men. I 100% agree.
Oh.
Order a big bag of them on Amazon. All right, Jill Cohen, she sent you a super chat.
Hi, Tati. I'm still here. Emily, Logan, and Leah are so adorable. I love that Emily loves makeup and is so good at it. Like and share the live.
That was so nice. Thank you, Jill. We have another one.
Harry, Logan, have you finished your Harry Potter? No,
What?
I haven't.
Why are these gold?
Ma'am,
Why are they gold?
we're not going in that one.
But why are they gold?
They're sparkly. It's just the color of it. Hi, Leah.
I love it.
Hi, Leah. Do you want to come here?
Sparkly.
But I have it over here.
Sparkly's right here. No, not that.
Okay, I know what she wants.
Purple sparkly. Yeah.
This is what you want. This one.
Mommy did it.
Come
You want
here.
mommy to do it?
Come
Okay,
here.
mommy, you come on camera and you do it.
We are just up from a nap.
Mommy,
Oh my
put it
gosh,
on.
you have lipstick on your sports bra.
You're white, Mom.
Oh my goodness. Cherry says, Emily is so funny.
I just put some more cheeks on.
You put more cheeks on. Oh my goodness. You're gonna be so good at makeup.
Emily,
You're getting
Leah,
like a very, very early start into all of
Leah.
this.
Look at yourself in the. Look
Ooh, you're wearing gloss too?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Let me sit here.
Oh, you're gonna sit here? Okay. Everybody, here comes Leah.
Wait, I want to.
Leah,
Just go stand behind Logan.
Ooh, wow, you really did put gloss on, didn't you?
I need to make.
Let's, so you can see. Oh, wow. Do you see yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you see yourself?
That is go mommy.
Back to mommy. We're really.
The mirror.
Oh, you're gonna grab the lip
Can you
gloss.
come on screen so Leah's on screen?
Sabrina's like, I just worked out, and we are not doing that. She used my Peloton this morning, and nope. Oh my gosh. And Emily has brought over the very glittery gloss that I did give. I did give that one to you.
Yes.
But what are the rules with makeup?
Not too much.
Not too much, and
Don't put it on Leah.
don't and it's for play. We don't wear it out of the house. Yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. How are we doing?
Purple hearts? Yeah, you want purple hearts?
What I want is I want face.
Throw up. Oh, you're asking for emojis now? Oh my gosh.
Not out just in the house.
So this has been my life for the past week. It's gonna be weird when they're gone actually, because it will be so quiet. I love you guys, but you are chaos. You know that?
Yeah.
You are. Did you enjoy bowling yesterday?
Yeah.
We did that. That was pretty cool, right? You've done a lot of cool things since we've been here.
I won the
Since you've
first
been here.
game, and it was like 100 to 90. I mean 100
100 to 90?
I mean 100 to 80.
100 to
No,
80.
no.
Whoa.
I don't think you got 100, Emily.
Fine, I got to 90. 99. Tati.
I don't think you got to 99.
What did you say?
98. I own it, but at home, I do have some toys.
At home you have some toys?
You.
Wow.
And I make dinner.
And you make
Make
dinner
dinner.
at home.
My mom made dinner for us.
Wow.
Tell her.
Oh, okay. Tell me about it. You make dinner. Okay.
We do.
Wow.
But at home, it's we have in the playroom. We do How? Money.
Yes.
We have money in the playroom.
Yes, and a play kitchen, Leah. We
Okay.
have lots of stuff.
All right, you guys. So Auntie has to get back to work.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
Okay.
go play, and you can wave bye. You can wave bye.
Bye.
And I will be done soon, and we'll have some outside time. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, everyone. They're adorable. I love having them here. Oh my gosh, you guys, they are a lot. Again, God bless the moms, because someone is always needing something. It does not stop. It has been 24/7 kid time, and Leah is the most independent toddler. Literally, she is like the ruler of the household, and what she wants when she wants, like she just has an opinion about everything. Literally, she wanted to change her own diaper the other day. Like she wants to do everything herself. And I think she's going to be so, like she already is smart, but like I'm seeing it. So it's been fun. And this room is like the magical room of the house, where anytime Emily can get back here, she wants to put makeup on and she wants to swatch things and try things, and she's mesmerized with it. And I understand, because I was the same way. Like I had a lifelong love affair with makeup. So like I actually understand, and not that I want to encourage it too much, but I also like remember being so curious about all of this, and it ended up being such a fascination that I turned it into a career. So I get it. Yes, so thank you for being so welcoming to my family being here, and me still doing our Wednesday live. And to Shannon, thank you. I'm happy you finally made it to a live. We have, oh gosh. So we have this like play axe throwing kit that we got off Amazon, which is a smash hit. And then we have cornhole, which I honestly, like, I didn't know was such a thing. It's in my living room right now. We've moved it outdoors and then indoors, and they can play that thing for hours. And to me, I can play it for like 15 minutes and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. Like I guess I'm not that competitive of a person, but literally all you hear in the house right now is thud, thud. And it's like a loud thud from the bean bags hitting this like wooden board. But that's what we're up to. It's full activities, 24/7. Annalise says, how do you like the lip balms? Are they Tati approved? These actually feel really nice. Like no joke. They feel, and like she put this on me. I didn't even do, like you don't have to perfect it. I think they're not bad. This is a little bright for me, which actually I'm gonna grab a lip liner and kind of perfect a little bit. But if you like this kind of a like balmy with a lot of color, I want to say these are probably like $3.99 from Essence. Essence always does a really nice job, especially for the price, and like cute packaging too. Alyssa, didn't know about cornhole until I met my husband. Yeah, literally my brother-in-law and James, they are playing this thing non-stop. So it's not even just the kids. And I'm like, I don't really get it. I don't really get it. But it is a thing. It's like a thing. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of Makeup Forever in Wherever Walnut. And just kind of reline. And then we can go... Oh my gosh, my voice. I think I've been like screaming in this house a little bit too much, hollering at all the kids. So I want to go into the Chanel bag and see what we got going on in there. Best long stay lippy from the drugstore. Ooh. I don't really do super long stay anymore, but your best bet is to do a long wear lip and then put some kind of lipstick, gloss, whatever on top. Any of like the long wear liquid lipsticks, I just feel, I don't know, I just feel like they're kind of dated right now and I can't seem to make them work. So like a stain or something of that nature is better. Leave it in the chat, you guys. Long wear from the drugstore on lips. Cleo makes my favorite lip stain. And it's not terribly expensive, but it's not drugstore either. You have to order it. This is what I was wearing in the beginning of the live. This is from Dibs as well. I'm really interested in more products from this brand. I am really liking what I'm trying so far. This is in the shade Effortless Pink. Really nice doe foot applicator. And it's just like a nice, juicy, moisturizing lippy. It really makes the lips look kind of volumized, but it doesn't have a plumper in here. I like it. Almost reminds me of the shine that you get from Laneige. All right, let's dig into this bag right here. I'm very, very curious because I bought a ton of Chanel makeup. I did not love a lot of what I purchased. And then they just sent this to me, kind of like, well, maybe you'll like this. And I'm curious. So we have a Pearl Glow Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid, Le Beiges. This is so fancy. Look at that. This is like not my normal go-to. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, if you have like perfect skin and you just want to glow the skin right up, you could wear something like this as your highlighter. What I would do with this is I would mix it in with my foundation just to give more of a luminous glow to whatever foundation I'm wearing and just make things look a little more sheared out and a little more dewy glowy. But I've never gotten into these kind of highlighters on their own. Unless you're someone that like does not wear foundation, I think it's kind of hard to use. To Jillian Miller, hi, I have dry, crinkly under eye skin. I laugh a lot, which is a great thing. Any ideas for a blue hue and olive skin? Also, you want to know about the dry brushing. Under eyes, you know, get in the habit with a good eye cream, but then I keep mentioning the embryo lace that I use underneath my concealer. Like I will use an eye cream and then kind of let my skincare sink in doing whatever I'm doing at home. Right before I go into my concealer, I'll do a swipe just to kind of give almost this barrier for the concealer to apply to. And then it has more of a bounce to it. So your lines aren't just creating this like indent where the makeup is making it look worse. It kind of gives it this like rubber bandy kind of like bounce to the skin, so you have a better time with all the ways that you're laughing and creating those lines. So I think using something like this or an Aquaphor stick underneath your eyes can go a long way. And then as far as the dry brushing goes, this is something I've been into for ages. I really feel like this helps the health of your skin, helps you with lymphatic drainage, can just energize your system, help you get a closer shave, helps all of your moisturizers to penetrate more deeply because you are lightly sloughing off that top layer of skin, but you don't need to be using like a heavy scrub and taking an eternity in the shower and the oils. And this is something you can do quickly before you get into the shower, ideally in the morning, and this shouldn't be taking you more than 2-3 minutes. But what I wanted to point out with a dry brush is the Brazilian way to dry brush, which I'm now doing, and I've seen a huge benefit from it, is going where your lymph nodes are. So like right here is where I start on the arms, and I go upward toward the heart, and you go front and back, and you kind of work in threes. So you want to go where your lymph nodes are here, down, down. Then you would go to your armpit, down, down. Repeat on both sides. Do the same thing where you're starting underneath your knee, you're brushing upward, and then you're going to the middle portion of the lower leg, brushing upward, going more toward the ankle, brushing upward, and then you kind of get the groin and you do the same thing. You work in thirds. There's a specific term for it that is escaping me right now, but it's a way to get all that fluid to move and be released through the body. Now, if we're not activating our lymphatic system daily, which a lot of us aren't because we have jobs where we're sitting down too much, we're not active enough, we're not walking as much as our ancestors did, and everything's so stationary. Just even with having cars, like we're not moving as much as we used to, and your lymphatic system will not drain unless you're moving it or manually massaging it. So dry brushing is such a game changer. I cannot say enough. Cannot say enough. And that was your like tutorial for the day. Okay. And then as far as a brightener for the under eye to like combat any darkness, I would go with something like Catrice. They have an under eye brightener that has almost like an emollient glossy finish, and you can pop that on if you're wearing no makeup at all. It will just kind of cancel out and give the illusion with how light is reflecting off of it that you're very rested and that darker coloring is not poking through as much. All right, you guys, we're at 949 likes. If you wouldn't mind liking the live, sharing the live, let's get over 1,000. I'm gonna show the highlighter stick that they sent me. I don't know what this one is called. This is the multi-use glow stick in number 169. This looks just very see-through, and it is. Again, do you guys like these kind? Like, I feel like I would put this on right now, and it's so emollient that I feel like my foundation would come off. So maybe, I don't know, this kind of formula scares me. It just does, because I never want to mess up my makeup. And then also, if you're using something that is very oily, balmy, and then you're putting powder on top of it, that can be a mess too. Let's go into the powders. I think that's going to be more my jam. This right here is Warm Gold. These are made in Italy. This is the powder Illuminance highlighting powder. You get a little brush. Let's see, that's pretty. That's actually such a great color. That's actually perfect. Not that I need more, but I kind of feel like maybe I put some highlight on highlight. Let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Already wearing Gucci highlighter. But this color is really nice, I do have to say. Now, I don't think that you need a $40 or $50 highlighter. There are plenty of options at the drugstore, but it is like one of those luxury moments that if you want something like this to just make you feel a little more fabulous every day, why not? This is actually very good. I'm curious now to dig into the other colors. I think the Marc Jacobs cream highlighter was the best formula ever. You know what? That actually was. You are correct. That was one of the best formulas ever because it didn't pull the foundation off the skin. And so many liquid highlighters do that. Becca had a really great liquid highlighter as well. But what I find out in the market right now, it's like almost a little too oily and a little too gel-like. It's not the right texture to not move the foundation, so I kind of stopped using those altogether. This is really pretty too. It's a little bit darker, a little more warm. This is Rosy Gold. Let me just give you guys some good shoulder swatches here. So that's really pretty. Let's go into, this is Warm Gold. This is the one that I think I'm gonna like the most. It's just a little, well, they're actually looking extraordinarily similar, swatched side by side. Let's go into White Opal. Revolution has an incredible highlighter. I was browsing the high-end brands at Boots and then ended up getting one from Revolution. They do have great highlighters. I am a big believer that you can find good things at the drugstore, 100%. Essence, their Pure Nude, I still recommend that one. It is so good. It's very, very similar to the Hourglass Ambient powders. See, that one's just not for me. I don't think that's for me. This is giving like that opalescent kind of a thing. And if I put that on my face, it's just gonna look weird. So that has never been my jam. To Andrea, if you have a question, let me know. Sometimes you guys send the super chats without the question and I see you and I know that you're probably going, like I didn't type in my question before I hit send. So I will look out if you have a question. How many does Emily get to take home? Well, she's rocking quite a few lip balms. These are the things that like a lip oil and not as much as you would think. Like we're trying to keep it a little cool. She got a Girl Scouts kit with some lip oils that are pretty much clear and like a body oil. But she's already called dibs on part of my wardrobe. Like literally the kids were in my closet and they just love the texture of the clothes and the sequins and the dresses. And she's like, when I'm older, can I please have this one? And I'm like, all right, yeah, yes you can, why not? So she's already calling dibs. Reba, I see your comments. You're asking how to get rid of acne marks. That's such a tough one. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're over 1,000 likes. Thank you so much. As far as acne scars, retinols, anything to exfoliate the skin to help that cellular turnover. Make sure you're wearing SPF on the daily to protect your skin from any sun damage. When you're healing acne scars, you don't want to be in sunlight. But that is one that's just going to take time. And as you're like going through your skin journey, like I had cystic acne and I don't have too many scars, but I did not pick at my face. Like that is one thing that when people say just don't pick at your skin, like don't do it. Do not do it. Use spot treatments and make sure that you're using something to, like if you're out of the arena of having acne, that you're doing something to kind of help that cellular turnover is sometimes the best thing you can do aside from going and getting a laser treatment or something more aggressive. To Miss Nicola, thank you so much for being here and thank you for the super chat. What is a good lip to cheek product? RMS Beauty. It's called lip to cheek. And it comes in a little pot like this. And it's just so easy to pop on with your fingertips on the apples of your cheeks and then pop on your lips as well. It's formulated so that you can use for both. And that one is really great. Sometimes if you take an actual lipstick tube and you're putting it on your cheeks, it's not gonna blend the way you want it to. It could have ingredients that could irritate your skin or make you break out. So you do wanna look for something, if you're gonna be using it on the regular especially, that is going to be suited for both. And Colette says microneedling is very good for acne scars as well. I would agree. You definitely, in my opinion, want to see a professional for that. I get a little bit nervous seeing the home kits with microneedling. So you do have to be very careful going that route. To always Bupgrading. Tati and James, thanks for channel advice. Just launched Always Bupgrading, a midlife always Bupgrading. Oh my God, I am so sorry. Literally, my brain sometimes floats away from me. Always be upgrading. Always be upgrading. I am going to think about that when I'm falling asleep tonight. Tati and James, thanks for channel advice. Just launched Always Be Upgrading, a midlife reset. I'm focused on growing it very early. Any wisdom to share? You know, just get out there and be consistent and have fun with it and make sure that you are connecting to the camera like you would a friend. Like whenever I sit here with the camera, I always try to imagine that I truly am reaching people, that I'm not just talking to this, object on a tripod. I try to bring my energy forward and relate and connect and continue doing that, like in your comment section. Make sure that you're a presence there and that you kind of go at it to build a community, and then more people will join and come. And I think it's awesome that you're starting, and why not? Don't stop if it gets hard, if it gets stagnant, if it feels like it's not growing. That's not the time to stop. That's the time to dig in and continue the path. It took me 5 years before I had any kind of a hit viral-esque moment on my channel, so it can be a steep climb, but if you remember that you're doing it just like for the joy of doing it, everything will fall into place. So I'm wishing you all the luck. To Andrea, have you tried any Mary Kay skincare products and did you like them? I used to use Mary Kay skincare products because I went to a friend's Mary Kay party and I bought a ton of it. This is like a very long time ago, and I remember loving their products. Like, no joke, I loved their skincare. I have not used it in a very long time, to be honest, so I couldn't say where it's at now if I like it or not, but I do remember being a fan. Okay. You guys are laughing about the upgrading. That's just me. I don't know why I do these things sometimes, but I'll share with you one of the funniest things ever. I was dating James, and like, this was early in our relationship. It was like our 1-year anniversary, and I made him a journal, or like a scrapbook journal with like all of our love notes printed out and photos, and I did stickers, and like, I think I'd even sketched like my wedding dress, like dreams, and like it was very over the top, but it was my like presentation, like I love you, like happy anniversary. And he's flipping through it and like enjoying every page. And there was one page next to like a bunch of wedding stuff, which honestly I look back and I'm like, how cringe. I'm giving this man like, here's our love story, and like, look where I would like us to go. But it had like a wedding photo, and then I like had different letters that spelt out someday. And for the life of him, he could not read the word. He's like, so me day? And I'm like, someday, it's someday. And so now whenever we see a billboard or anything that says someday, that's like our little inside joke, so me day. Or when I mess up words, that's like what we fall on, so me day. To Shannon, hi, I've been watching you for years. I love that you do lives for Mature Skin, Natasha Denona, or Estee Lauder Concealer. Oh, okay, a lot of people have been giving me feedback. They're like, the Estee Lauder is great, but people prefer the Natasha Denona if you have more lines under your eyes. Like, I do have lines under my eyes, but I also don't have that many. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Natasha Denona.
I have to respond to
So me day.
So
I just realized, like, how did you feel weird that I was giving you that journal or
No.
that scrapbook where I was like, marry me?
No, we already knew we were gonna get married. That was like
honestly,
that was a given. But the thing is your scrapbook, it was like hostage letters. You'd like cut out letters from magazines and place them.
I explained that.
Right, but it wasn't just written as someday. It was so me day.
So me day?
Didn't Justin Bieber have a scent
day?
called So Me Day?
So me day? Oh my gosh. So me day.
So Me Day. Do you need anything?
I'm good. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
To
I wonder what
Brenda.
that book is.
It's with all my journals, I think. Over the top. I used to make people scrapbooks all the time. I made Taylor a scrapbook. Like, literally, that was my love language. I would sit at a little desk in the corner of my room and I would be like cutting ribbons and stickers and pictures out of magazines, and I would fully commit and I would make scrapbooks. Oh my gosh. Brenda, Tati, Chanel just dropped a purple metallic nail polish that is named Magnetic Muse that is very you. Also, a new makeup line named God Mode by Chloe Grace Moritz. I know that's an actress, but I'm saying her name wrong. I've tapped out of so much that I just feel like I'm on my own planet. Like literally I'm at that era in my life where I'm like, who, what? It looks interesting. I have seen that. And it does look interesting. Jury's out. I'm gonna admit, like when it comes to celebrity lines, I'm always a little more judgmental. I just am. But I'll always take a look, always take a peek. And Magnetic Muse, anything purple, you guys. I love purple so much. Hostage letters. I know, James. Literally, that's what he thinks of my scrapbooking. No, they were not. Well, they kind of were, but they were like beautiful letters from like different sticker sets. I'm embarrassed for myself right now, but whatever. Hostage letters. Jessica, you always love when James comes in to defend himself. Yet it like surprises me. I hear the door open and I'm like, oh, so you're like actually like watching the live. Cool. My goodness. My goodness. You guys really like my necklace. Thank you so much. It's Larimar, 2 necklaces, but I've had them for years. I got these in Palm Springs from like a little kiosk at like a night fair. I love. Best eye primer for oily lids and humidity. Also a good mascara. Now, I don't use like the really intense primers underneath shadow. I typically use concealer, Painterly Paint Pot. However, MAC does have one. What is it called? Where is it? It is here somewhere because I use it often. It's kind of like a clear base that you put on your eyes before you do your eyeshadow, and it just makes the shadow lock and not crease. That is a great one. A lot of people like Urban Decay eyeshadow primers. They're primer potions. I never really got into those. My sister Erica really loves them, so it's kind of preference. But I would say MAC is a great way to go when you're talking eyeshadow primers. To Varshini, OMG, I am so glad I didn't miss it today. Hi Tati, what did I miss? What's in the Chanel bag? Chanel bag was a bunch of highlighters that they sent to me after I gave Chanel kind of like a not so great review. They decided to send me a bunch of makeup, which was like, thank you. But also, I don't know, like, I think I'm gonna just say thank you and keep it moving. I like the powders. I feel like the liquids that I got into are a little not my speed, but I think this one right here has some promise. This is the Sheer Healthy Glow. I'm gonna mix this in with foundation. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Oh my gosh, Urban Decay is the OG or Inglot. Is Inglot still around? I loved Inglot so much. Like so much. They used to have like a huge Inglot at my Macy's, and like there was something about that brand. They had a great gel liner, a lot of really beautiful shadows. I miss it. I really do. Have I tried the Makeup by Mario new liquid mattes? I have not. Do I need to? What is like a new launch that you guys are like dying to see in action? I kind of feel like there's a little bit of a lull right now. Like I think more launches are going to be on the way, but we're in a kind of dead space where it's just like end of summer, not a lot going on, or not a lot that I'm really leaned into. The jeans that I'm wearing are Pistola. They are in my LTK. Have I tried Vive? I have not. I would love to though. I need to. Tati tells the truth. Thank you. Thank you for that. Probably more often than I should with my job. I still, to this day, am pretty hard on brands, and that's just kind of been a theme throughout my career that I wanted to stay really true to, whether it got me kicked off of PR lists or not. Like I can't pretend that I like something that I don't. So, and with that, I do have to say that we all have different desires from our beauty products. It's very personal what makeup works on your skin type, what kind of makeup you want, how you want it to look. But I'll always make sure that I let people know like, hey, this is like this. why I think this could be a problem. I don't like putting really oily highlighters on top of powders, but if I had perfect skin where I wasn't wearing foundation, this could be a smash hit. So it's kind of like that, you know? And then there are products that come out that you're just like, wow, 100% hype. Like, I just don't think so, you know? It has been really boring launches lately, right? Like, I literally was on Sephora the other day, kind of like going like, what's new? And literally I was like, tried it, seen it, meh, not really my jam, don't think so. Like nothing that's making me go, oh my gosh, I have to have that. Like I haven't had a big moment like that in a while. You guys are helping each other out. Recommendations from Wet n Wild. Their eye primer apparently works great as well. What about this new L'Oreal matte foundation in the red packaging? Is that concealer or is it foundation? I see everybody using it as foundation, but isn't it concealer? I'm confused by that. The waterproof, like really intense. It has kind of that red package going on. I do need to try that. L'Oreal Ink Foundation, so it is a foundation. Do you know what foundation I miss? Cover FX. They had those drops, and I actually did a sponsored video with them, I think, long time ago, like over 10 years ago. And for some reason, the new L'Oreal one that's coming out is making me think of like where you need just a little drop and it gives you like insane coverage and all of that. That's what it's reminding me of. Could you do the absolute cheapest, but good, obviously, in each makeup category video? Post-summer holiday budget is killing me. Well, I did just do like best in category drugstore, and that is fresh on my channel. So make sure you go give that one a watch. Literally in action, all of my very, very favorite drugstore products. Like if I could pick one foundation, one concealer, one powder, like what I would put together if I were going on vacation. It was like the theme is drugstore. That is that video. And a lot of these products, like there are some new ones mixed in, but a lot of the products have been just the favorites for a very, very long time. And I kind of, in my mind, did that video thinking if one of my subscribers was with me and we were going to the drugstore and they wanted me to help them put together like the perfect makeup kit, that is what that video is. So go give that one a watch. And then if you want to know what to avoid, I did recently declutter my bad bin. Literally so many products that I'm just like, absolutely not, no, like hard pass. Did not hold back. A lot of opinions going on in that video, and that was just posted. So go give that a watch and a like and leave me some comments and share with me what products give you the ick as well. Who has tried the L'Oreal ink though? Like, has anyone tried it or are we just seeing it? L'Oreal is killing it right now. They are. I agree. Okay, Dawn M did a little research. It's both. It's concealer and foundation. So it is a 2-in-1. And we have a review from, I don't know how to say your name. Ajos 2003. I have the L'Oreal Ink Foundation. I like it, but not totally sure on the color match as I am really a cool undertone and it's close, but not 100%. I am finicky. I'm finicky too. Like legit. I keep doing like, you know how you can have AI tell you what your undertones are? And whenever I do like a color theory app, every app tells me my undertones are pink. And I'm like, I just don't think so because I have a lot of like green in my skin. So I'm like, what is going on? I'm a true neutral. If it's too warm, it looks weird. If it's too cool, it looks weird. But it is so impossible to find true neutral tones. Does the Morphe have 24 grain? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Varshini says, you tried it, but it felt weird. Felt like it was drying my skin out, or it was drying on my skin so fast. That's what I was kind of looking at. I'm like, it was reminding me a little bit of the Maybelline skin tint that everybody loved and I hated. Like literally, I don't know why this happens, but it does sometimes, where like a million people will be like, this is the best thing at the drugstore. And then all like, you know, come on in and be like, this made my wrinkles look terrible. And I don't know if I just have very weird skin. I have a lot of surface dehydration. I do have combo skin, so my skin is finicky, to be fair, but anything that dries that top layer out, I can't stand. Like, I cannot stand it. That is why I like the Givenchy so much, because I get blurring, longevity, and it does not dry me out, but it doesn't make me greasy, gloppy. And yeah, I am very, very finicky with foundation. I can't stand it when you feel it, you know? Do you know of a dupe for the Fenty Diamond Balm Pink? Not the pink one, but Catrice has a spot on for literally like $5-6, spot on dupe. It was in one of my most recent dupe videos. Go on their site and just search highlighters, you'll see it. You can see it on my face. I'm already gonna miss them. You were trying to be happy on camera. You know what? I am gonna miss them. I am tired right now. I have not had coffee and I am tired. We have been on the go, like on the freaking move. And it's been so fun. And it's that like yuck feeling of like, this trip is almost over. We had so much planned. We've been on the go. And like, I am looking forward to a little more sleep and rest, but also not. Like, I also know I'm gonna miss it. So it's like this weird tug of war of emotions. I can hear them playing outside too. I'm gonna go outside when I'm done with this. What time is it? We have 15 minutes left. All right, did I get everybody's super chats? Someone says it dries to a powder, but you can use creams over it. I am gonna have to check this one out. I think hearing so many different opinions about this, I need to do like a wear test and check it out for sure. Ah, someone says dupe for Fenty Pink, try JCat Beauty. And the Luann says, I have the Tear concealer. It's good. I use it every day. I love the Tear Cushion Foundation so much. I didn't like the concealer. It was just not, and again, like I'm comparing it to Natasha Denona and Estee Lauder. It just didn't do it for me. But I do love the foundation. Tati, what is the big tall canister behind you, the gold, red, and brown ones? That is Cyclar body oil. It's just a body product. I just think they look cool, so I have them kind of displayed in the background. You guys are the nicest. Literally the most pleasant chat I have ever experienced is our Wednesday lives, and I cannot say like just how much I appreciate it. I am told Ulta will be carrying Tear. Can't wait. Well, that's big. That is very big. All right, I have a few more lip items that I wanted to crack into. This is from Clinique. Have you guys heard of Pink Honey? Black Honey is like the one that we all lose our minds for, but Pink Honey. I think I want to try this. Man, I do need some caffeine or something. I'm trying so hard and it is such a struggle to not drink coffee. Oh my gosh. But I literally had a coffee the other day and after the game we went to Starbucks and I hadn't had Starbucks in so long and it gave me the worst headache of my life. So I'm just like, how is this happening? Like, why am I like having a weird thing with coffee? I want to feel more awake, but it's making me have a headache. Hey, Justin King. I don't know if you've been here long, but whenever I see your name, I just feel like I need to give you a little shout out. All right, let's try this out. I'm gonna put the lipstick on first and then the lip oil. Pink Honey. I really like Clinique formula on their lip products. And this just reminds me of my mom. Like, I feel like I watched my mom put on Black Honey my entire childhood. Like whenever we'd be getting out of the car, she'd whip out her Clinique Black Honey and just really quickly do this. And that was just, it's like so nostalgic to me. This is like near perfect. It's like the perfect texture of a balm. It's got just a kiss of color. It's a little bit thicker, so it's not giving you that like overly gloppy, waxy kind of a thing. Like it truly is very, very natural looking. I do like that. Nicole says, what about your mushroom rise for the caffeine boost? I've even been having like a weird like meh with that. So I'm kind of just like taking a pause, but she's feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh my gosh, there's a nude honey. I would be into that. Big time. Okay, I'm gonna top it with a little bit of the lip oil. No fragrance, love that. This is nice. I feel like Clinique is very underrated, right? Like I'm using their cleansing balm right now, and that is like one of the best to remove your makeup. Like I have a giant tub of it from a holiday kit in my shower. And I just feel like whenever I try Clinique stuff, I know we kind of have maybe like a weird thing where you feel like it's super dated and you see the Clinique counter and you're kind of like, nah, I don't know. You go in Ulta and there's so many new things going on that you walk by Clinique and you're kind of like, meh. But it's every time I try anything Clinique, like I'm always super impressed. This is really, really pretty. It has like the perfect amount of shine and like the perfect amount of weight for a lip oil, if that makes any sense. Like it's not dripping everywhere, but it's still doing like what I need it to do for a shine. Yeah, this one's good. What else did they send me? I think this is just Black Honey that they sent me, like the OG. Yeah, this is like, I should send this to my mom. Black Honey. I used to be like, what the heck is she putting on? Like this does not, I'm going to swatch it for you guys. It does not come out looking super dark at all. It's just like this nice little like kiss of color. There's a reason that this is an iconic product. It's so good. Tati, do you remember the name of the pink Maybelline blush you used in a recent video? No, I don't. How recent? I don't think I used a Maybelline blush recently. Which video? I need to go through my blush drawer because the blush drawer is out of freaking control. Like literally, I'm about to just be like, I'm getting rid of it all and we're starting over because there's just way too much. And I tend to wear the same blushes over and over and over. I'm kind of over the whole blush trend. Like, not that I don't like wearing blush, but I'm over the saturation of everybody launching blushes and like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? To Caitlin Baker, tips for not getting eyeliner makeup on contacts. Oh my gosh. I mean, I wish I had better tips. I try to be careful myself and sometimes I goof up and I get eyeliner that literally will be on my contact lens. And I wear dailies, so sometimes I'll just be like, well, this is a moment where we need an extra one. You just gotta really take it slow, not be in a hurry if you're doing something like lash glue or eyeliner. And you know, if it's an issue and it's irritating your eyes, find a workaround. Don't line the waterline. Formulas like a tubing mascara can go a long way to not irritate your eyes if you wear lenses, but there's not really a particular tip of like how to apply to not have that happen. Sometimes it just, you move your hand funny and it happens. Is Chanel nail polish worth it? Sometimes the colors that are really trendy that you can't find anywhere else, like make it worth it. But I own like 2 Chanel nail polishes and I don't think they're worth the money. They don't last longer. They're not like so superior in formulation that I'm like, oh yeah, go top shelf on that. Like my favorites for polish are still Olive and June, Mooncat, Holo Taco. So I don't necessarily think that they're superior. Lori says, I put saline on a Q-tip and run it slightly inside a closed eyelid. That could work for sure, and it gets rid of anything. Black honey was what Liv Tyler wore as Arwen in The Lord of the Rings. I have heard that. And like, it's an incredible color, and it looked great on her. I think Clinique does make a darker black honey, or a version that's like a little more intense. Don't they have like a black honey intense, something like that? Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. You're like, you look sad today. I'm tired. I have not had coffee and I am like ready to bounce. I need to go eat lunch and I need to spend my last day with the family, and that is all. It has been like a whirlwind. Literally, we were at the ball game all freaking day on Sunday. We've been bowling. We've just been out and about, pool days, outside, family game time. And that's like not my normal like daily thing. Like I don't have kids. So like having a full house and having all three of them and like all their different activities that they're into, and then wanting to spend as much time as possible, obviously, like being super present. I'm gonna need like recovery, like no joke. I need an iced latte and I need a nap. And I really genuinely do not know how my sister does it. Like there are so many times when I've looked at her and I'm like, how? Like, but how? Like you like don't get a break. Like how do you do this, you know? And I will miss them so, so much. The kids are my sister's kids. There's 3 of them here. And the toddler is totally in charge. And literally, like, I'm not even joking, we're in the van. And Leah, she's almost 3. But, like, Sabrina and I are tired, and we're trying to close our eyes and, like, take a nap. And the toddler, Leah's getting so pissed at us. She's like, open your eyes right now. You open your eyes now. We're like, we're just resting our eyes. She's like, no, open your eyes. Like, she doesn't like people taking a nap around her. So it's just been like, oh my God, like, okay, my eyes are open. It's like that. It has been like that. Oh my gosh. I'm not sad though, you guys. You're so funny. I'm not sad. I'm just a little sleepy. But I'm happy that I am able to hop on live, like whatever the condition is, whether I have like kids crawling on me or whatever is going on in my world. Like I made it a real big thing to be consistent with these lives and show up kind of like whatever the mood is. And yeah, so here we are. Fun fact, July 30th is National Friendship Day. I didn't know that. What's my favorite sunless tanner? Loving Tan is still like the go-to. Like if I'm gonna do the full thing and exfoliate and do an at-home self-tanner, Loving Tan, I feel has the most natural color. I've tried a bunch of them that I've hated that turn really orange and like a weird color on me. Loving Tan is the only one that actually I feel like I can do myself. It's an Australian brand and it's really, really good. The memories will last forever. There have been so many cute moments, like literally it'll be like the ebb and flow of like someone's upset, someone wants to do something else. There's a lot of chaos, but then it kind of turns into like these super cute moments where you get to witness like the kids playing. And like Leah and Emily, they have imaginations that are so above and beyond, where they will like agree to play characters and like they play mommy daughter a lot. And I think it's the cutest thing ever, where they'll be in full character. And they were doing this thing where they were, you know, Leah was the baby and she's like, Mommy, put me to bed. And like, they're so in tune with their imagination land that you can just like stand there and watch it. And it's the cutest thing ever. And so like, I look at my sister and I'm like, this is awesome. Like watching them just become little humans. Like it's so cool, but like, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dishes. It's a lot of clothes changed and just cleaning up and just like there's it's just a lot, you know. To Megan, thank you for saying happy National Friendship Day to everyone. Do I have an SPF recommendation for sensitive skin that is under 20? I want to say, gosh, I personally like mineral sunscreen, so I do go a little more high end because otherwise I will break out. But go the CeraVe route. I have tried their sunscreen. It's nice. And Neutrogena as well. Elf's Lip Shine is spot on for Black Honey, both in color and finish. Interesting to know. There are actually quite a few dupes for Black Honey, I have to say. Like when I'm researching dupes, I'm always amazed that like so many brands have come along and done like pretty solid dupes of Black Honey, but no one gets like the iconic tube and exact formula. Like I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of the OG. And we are 1 minute away from 2. And I'm negotiating hard with myself. I'm like, how can I squeeze some caffeine into my system? I'm gonna find a way. Hi Tati, I've been with you for so many years. You helped me navigate through my dad's passing, and you just gave me so much motivation to love myself and rediscover my makeup obsession. I am so happy that I could be a friend from afar, and thank you for sharing that. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wait for James to come back here to shut it down with me. Another live is done. It always goes by so fast. And today in particular, I was like, I have a few new things to play with, but like no plan. Like James was like, what are we doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm thinking maybe next week, let's go into more like depth with sunscreen and skincare. Maybe I can set it up to have things more organized. But thank you for dealing with the chaos and all the family and all of that. Oh, there's my voice.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I always listen when you're on. You about ready to wrap it up?
I am. Do you know what? I've been missing you too.
Right?
Because you usually come on and like hang with me a little bit.
I'm busy with the family.
You are busy. You're busy
Yeah.
too. All right. Well, you guys, I hope you have the best Wednesday. Come back on Friday for a fresh video. Go check out my fails video that I posted on Monday. That would be amazing. And other than that, you guys, I love you and go have a good one. I will see you next time.
Mwah. I don't know why I blew a kiss. I wasn't really on this show.